Okay, it looks like we are live to YouTube. I'm just going to mute the YouTube feed on my computer. I'm going to mute myself and turn off my video stuff, but if you want to let me know when you need me to close down the meeting, I will be here through lunch.
Okay, I'll call the meeting to order. Welcome, everyone. So some minor adjustments to the agenda. Items 2 and 3 are part of the AGM, so we'll have I guess we'll call it a 1A. After we call this meeting to order, we'll have the kickoff of the annual general meeting. And items 2 and 3 will be part of the AGM. And then we'll move on to item 4 and 5 once we get back into the board meeting. So with that, call the meeting to order and we'll move into the AGM. For the first purposes of the AGM, first item up is the constitution of the meeting, which is who shall serve as the chair and who shall serve as the recorder. Got Stephanie down as the recorder and I'm currently chairing. So can I get a mover and seconder to support that? Got Bill, Sheila, all in favor? Moved. Okay, so for the purposes of the agenda, we have the election of the chair, election of the vice chair. We have the acts of directors and executives, and we have the approval of the auditors. Can we get a approval of the agenda? Bill? Sheila, all in favor? Done. Okay, so election of the chair. So Sheila's put her name forward. I'm happy to move that. Can I have a seconder? Okay. Oh. All in favor of Sheila taking over as chair? Done. With respect to the vice chair, we have Gannon, who has been nominated. Can we have a mover and seconder for Gannon to be vice chair? Bill and Joe, all in favor? There we go. We also need a secretary treasurer, which is currently Bill. Bill has indicated he's willing to stay on as secretary treasurer. I'm happy to move that. Can I get a seconder? Joe, all in favor? All right, we have officers, directors. Look at that. Next item up, approval of the auditors. So BDO has been acting as our auditor for an extended period of time. Bill, maybe you can give us a little bit of a summary on how well they've been doing and whether you're recommending that they continue.
Yes, I strongly recommend. We've had a great working relationship with Jennifer and Gabe. And it's been a really good relationship. We can call them up, we get advice. So I strongly recommend we stay with BDO.
Okay, so are you moving that we appoint BDO as the auditors for the 2025 fiscal year?
I do that.
Bill's moving. A seconder. Sheila, all in favor? Look at that, we have auditors too. Okay, acts of directors and executives of the committee. So be it resolved that all acts, proceedings, contracts, bylaws, appointments, elections, payments enacted, made, done, and taken by directors and officers of the corporation since the last annual meeting on Wednesday, June the 21st. When was the? Okay, since the last meeting are hereby approved, ratified, and confirmed. Need a mover of that. Bill? Joe? All in favor? All right, thank you. Okay, I think that is for all intents and purposes the AGM. So I'm happy to move adjournment. If I can get a seconder. Sheila, all in favor? All right, we're out of the AGM, and with that, Sheila, I'm going to pass the baton to you.
Very good. So we'll call to order our general meeting of the EBC board. Okay, first item, adoption of the agenda.
Move.
Okay, moved by Rob, second by Bill. And do we have any declarations of pecuniary interest? General,
Board update.
okay,
Right.
board
Okay.
update, any arrives? Good.
To adopt the minutes too.
So be it resolved that the meeting minutes for the for the July
Seven.
the 7th special board meeting be approved as presented.
I'll move.
Seconded by Bill. Okay, closed. Well, we'll go to the
update.
Port of Algoma update first. Rick, provide an update.
Quick update on the Board of Algoma, we have entered into 2 separate MOUs now, memorandums of understandings. So we are well on our way, we have secured funding for a total now of $798,000. We're well under the way doing the studies to get the soundings done and the analysis of the river bed. And determine next steps, so the project is advancing fairly quickly right now. And positioning the overall project, obviously with the current situation that we are facing politically, as something that would be of national importance, because we can not only provide access for Sault Ste. Marie, but we can now facilitate intra and inter-provincial travel. So we're gonna be using that as part of our platform to push this project forward at a higher level, because obviously the building of it will require significant funding, so. Everything is on track, we're sticking to our critical path, so. We're advancing well, and we'll keep you informed as we go along, because the board has an investment in this as well, so we'll make sure that you're advised of everything we can.
If I could, Madam Chair. What are the key risks you're looking at on this one? Like,
Key risks.
yeah,
So. Obviously, funding is always going to be one. The other risks that we're looking at right now is that. Politically, which way the winds blow, obviously with our situation south of the border, there is significant risk in anything that we do. We're also, from a risk mitigation standpoint, we're looking at, Upper Harbor, Lower Harbor, there's different locations that have to be considered. Again, based upon the locks and controls of locks, so that's one of the ones that we are definitely front and foremost looking at. Those are the big ones, really. Finance is gonna be a major stepping stone.
well, congestion at the port, like assuming you put it up adjacent to the Algoma Steel property there. There's a fair bit of traffic already into there, right? Any concern?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we haven't landed on location as of yet, that's still, under assessment and negotiation. But the port, we would find, I think initially you're going to be fine. As things move forward, yes, you can get some congestion up there.
Okay.
I think the volumes that we'll be seeing initially wouldn't be enough to impact us overall. She'll probably speak to that better than with volumes of traffic to go through there. But obviously, we are looking at expansion as we go forward. So. So we're still assessing the location.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Any questions for Rick? Wait, Shannon back in? Fine.
All done.
Congratulations, Cannon. Doesn't know why, but.
Perfect.
But just to keep you updated. You'll accept to be the vice chair for the board. Yeah, to meeting. Sure. Yours. Great.
Perfect.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Okay.
11 meetings.
First ever motion. Looking forward to it.
Okay, so the next order is any new business or updates? From anyone?
No, I can do the CDC when we get to 9. That's really the only other option.
Okay, very good.
Good for that?
CDC, let's
Okay.
go on.
Fantastic. So just a note from Dan Freya with respect to the program. So things are going along quite well. Cash balance that we currently have there, and this is as of April 30th, so it's people higher now, is 102,000 and change. Principal repaid is 84, almost 85,000. 112,250 on the forgiveness piece, which we had offered out. And so that's going well, and the total write-offs to date on a $490,000 investment is only $9,000, so that's gone quite well too with respect to that program. So it has been a success in their mind. And so they're looking to know sort of where we want to go with it next. And so suggestion would be for us to invite Dan to the next meeting with the proposal. He's put together some thoughts that I won't share at this point, just because they're kind of laying it all over. It was everything that he kind of threw into this, but maybe ask him for a little bit more of a focused thought on where we go next in terms of the program. But his thoughts were to sort of focus on youth, newcomers, potentially physicians into the downtown area with respect to supporting the business. So, but yeah, so that's really the update. It's going well. Program in their mind is a success. It's done what we asked them to do or asked it to do. And now we're ready for the next phase. Okay.
Any questions? I think if there are no further updates, nothing to discuss, then we can move into closed session. Okay, here resolve this board move into closed session to consider or to discuss the financial standing of the board.
That's good.
Mover, thank you, Bill. And seconder, yeah, thank you.
That's good.
Oh, yeah, I'll do. Oh, we'll adjourn the meeting. We'll move it for that as well.
I'll adjourn the ending of the open session.
And seconded by Bill.
Favor.
Thank you, all in favor.
I need a color.